Deann Suchy. I'm with Engel and Volkers, Fort Myers downtown in real estate. And I'm going to be sharing my screen, if that's okay, because I did a little PowerPoint. Hopefully this works. Okay, there we go.
Yay.
So, real estate in Southwest Florida, that's what I'm going to speak about for a few minutes here. And basically how it is affected from COVID-19. So, briefly, the predictions, this is basically what they thought before we hit the COVID-19, what the market was going to look like. And it was starting to slow down a bit due to limited supply and demand. But because there's so many millennials out there right now, that causes an increase as far as the demand for what they're looking for in their price structure. So that was the forecast up until COVID-19. After COVID, or I guess looking into COVID right now, what will our future look like after? And this is just, I thought, a cool picture because it's a symbol of our future, you know, two young children on the beach. And if anything positive is out of this whole thing, it's our cleanliness of the environment, the things that are changing in nature and pollution and all that stuff. We're seeing less and less of that. And in the long run, that does reflect back into real estate. So with a little bit less pollution and hopefully a little bit cleaner beaches, you know, people are going to want to travel here a little bit more and probably a little bit more frequently. So a snapshot of what the markets look in real time for our market, or at least the areas that I cover. Bonita Springs, just for the last 3 months, has seen a considerable incline in sales. So we've been heading in a good direction. Prices have been steady, nothing too drastic, but we've been gradually increasing our sales, which is good for all of us. Keeps the economy going, keeps you know, everything transitioning well. I did want to do a quick flash of my MLS screen, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try it here, so bear with me. Let's see. There. Okay. So as a realtor, we look at all our properties, and everything that's listed is through the MLS, which feeds out into Zillow, Realtor, and all the other sites. So this is strictly Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Estero, and Naples. So I show you this because to me this shows, not this until I zoom in better, but show you a better idea because of the green and the red. Okay, green signifies active listings on the market, red signifies sales. Okay, so, and this is just the last 4 months is what we're looking at here. So you can kind of see, as far as colors go, what you're looking at here. And this also, just so you know, includes single family homes, condos, townhomes, everything. This is all incorporated into this. So I just move around the screen a little bit. So out of curiosity, you can kind of see, you know, what it looks like in all the different market areas. Okay. It's hard to move it quickly, sorry. So anyway, you get the point. of what I'm trying to show you here. So sales are happening. Regardless of COVID, you know, regardless of anything, people have transitions they're making and had planned to make, and they're continuing on, you know, with those transitions. They're continuing to buy and sell property throughout Southwest Florida. So, going back to my screen here. That's a good thing. I mean, real estate drives the economy, so right now we're looking at positive results moving forward. Now, according to Fannie Mae, they're seeing, and this is as a nation now, what I'm showing you up on the screen now. So Fannie Mae is predicting a 15% drop in home sales from 2020 from 2019. 15% pretty good number, but again, we have to keep in mind that this is for the nation and not just Florida. Florida tends to run a little bit different than the national numbers. Also, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors made a comment that he believes that this is a temporary softening. And he strongly believes that there's going to be a strong rebound after this virus goes bye-bye, in his words. So that's all good news. So I was happy to, you know, do the research on this and find this information out. It's a difficult prediction to make. A lot of the analysts and the economists aren't wanting to make predictions because this is a different virus. Nobody's experienced this before, and you know, it's a whole different market for this day and age. So anyway, I thought that was all positive news moving forward. My little 2 cents onto this would be stay on course with your plans. First of all, start with yourself first and foremost. Keep yourself healthy. Keep positive mindsets, you know, good eating, and all the other good things to keep your mind in a positive manner. You may have to revise your plan a little bit, whether it's financially or career-wise. You know, we may have to make a few adjustments here and there, but we're still on the right plan. And also, you know, that falls in suit with real estate. Okay, so maybe you were planning on selling your home by the end of May. Okay, well, maybe, you know, the buyers aren't quite too as active right now, but, you know, in another month or so, they're predicting that'll change. So, you know, stay on course, just revise your plan maybe a little bit. Also, good time to spruce up. If you're able to, do those little jobs around the house that, you know, is going to help your property value, is going to make you feel better about living there. Maybe financially you can't do exactly everything you wanted, but, you know, downsize it a little bit, downscale it, and make those little changes while you have time to do it. And the bottom line is buy or sell. We're still moving in this market. Everything is still active. I'm currently working with buyers and sellers, so you know that tells me that the market is still at a good pace. So keep on your course. Last, I want to share, with a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. So every day we're gonna move through this. Every day that we move ahead, we're past, you know, another day of this. So keep moving in a positive manner and we'll get through it together, as they say. And that's it.
Awesome.
Just my little plug at the end here. And if anybody has any specific questions, happy to help you or answer any questions.
Anybody got any questions?